course, you are tuned into the South African Morning. A very good morning once again. I'm Faith Mangope. Let's start off with this story. The investigation into the high-profile kidnapping of the 4 Moti brothers, it has stalled, and that is because their father has interdicted the police from speaking to the children, and the family has relocated to Dubai. The SAPS has confirmed these details to eNCA, and the siblings were snatched at gunpoint on the 20th of October and released unharmed 3 weeks later. Senior reporter Bateman has more on this eNCA exclusive.
Police have launched a massive hunt following the abduction of the Moti brothers.
The Moti brothers were allegedly kidnapped.
The search continues for the 4 Moti brothers.
It was a case that gripped the country. Prayer groups gathered, and pleas were made to the police to find the missing Moti boys. But the police now have their hands tied by the children's family.
When the boys were recovered, as the police, we had to take them to an institution where they would be examined, whether they were mentally, physically healthy. Then all of a sudden we were interdicted by the father that we cannot go anywhere close to the children, we cannot interview them, not them or any member of the family.
eNCA has not read the court order, but sources close to the case say it was obtained on an ex parte basis, meaning the police were not present when it was issued and were not given an opportunity to oppose it. Sources say the family argued that the children were traumatized and being questioned by detectives would make it worse. The order was an interim one, with a future date set for the police to make submissions, but that might prove futile.
Without the statement from the victims themselves, without the buy-in and the support of the family, we could not do anything. And we came to know that the family has now moved to Dubai.
eNCA sent a list of questions to the children's father, Nazim Moti. He did not respond. Family spokesperson Keshia Pachiapan would only say that the family is not speaking to the media. Police Minister Bheki Cele says their investigation is continuing.
We regard it as non-cooperation at the present moment rather than the obstruction of justice. Maybe the time will come where we draw the line and say this is not just uncooperation, but they are hindering the working of justice. When the time comes, we'll change our tactics. But I've been briefed. As I'm standing here, I wish they would have cooperated much better than they do at the present moment. But the time will come where we'll draw the line.
The police say they remain concerned.
Those who took them were still at large, and we were only going to be satisfied when we had arrested the perpetrators and maybe established a motive of the kidnap.
Meanwhile, the anti-kidnapping task team has had some recent successes, like the rescue of the 11-year-old girl kidnapped in Mayfair last year. Barry Bateman, Johannesburg.